What's going on, guys? EirronJ, and welcome back to another episode of our Hull City career mode. So we are currently how many games in are we at the minute? We are 25 games in, and we now go and play against Plymouth. We also are about to open up the January transfer window, which means a few players are going to leave on loan. Colombo is the first one. Tomlinson has also left on loan, and we also will be getting rid of some players, I would imagine. Let's go have a look at the squad quickly and figure out who we want to get rid of, who we want to try and keep. So if we go to the squad hub, we'll have a look at first who has got a little bit of time left. So Vinagre, we can't buy him for some reason. I thought we would have been able to keep him, but it looks like he will be leaving us at the end of the season, unless I can try and bring him in permanently. Okay, Connolly will agree to be a sporadic player. That's good. We'll try and sign him for 5 years. 3 years. We'll counter it with 4. That's good. Release clause. We're happy with that. Now, where do we go for wages? Do we try 5? Nope. We'll go 6 and see where he is with it. He might like cry. Okay, 6, 7. We can do 6, 7. That's good. 6, 7 is fine. I'm happy with that. Who else do we want to try and keep? McLaughlin, I think he might. We can try and keep him. I think he's going to want to be important. We'll make him rotation. The problem is, do you know what? We'll see if we can keep him, and then we might just try and sell him. That might be a way to do things. And we'll try and lower his wages as well, actually. Let's try and do 4-5 and see if he accepts it. 5-6 he wants. Okay. We do 5-6. So again, we've saved a little bit of money with him. Go to the top of the list again. Who's got not a lot of time left? Coville, I think we're going to let him leave. Same with Smith. The rest of these, I think we can let them all leave. We're not too bothered about any of these guys. Now, in terms of players who are unhappy, let's have a look. We'll go for morale, and we'll go for unhappy players first. Allsop, I think we can add to loan list. How much is it to release him? We'll release, yeah, we'll release him just because he's not going to play for us, unfortunately. All these players are out on loan currently. Lakilo, we'll add him to the transfer list. McLaughlin, we'll add to the transfer list. And we do have our match against Plymouth coming up, so we will jump straight into that. We'll do a press conference as well, why not? And I've just realised I didn't check. Our scouting report for the month, but we'll do that after this game. It's not super important at the minute. I guess we could sign a few players and send them out on loan, and hopefully that helps us out and stuff. But that is the press conference done. I don't even read the questions at this point. I just go for the best answers, just so it keeps morale up and that kind of thing. Kickoff, is there any tired legs? There is a few tired legs, and it is Plymouth, so I think we may be able to get away with playing a slightly weaker team if we can. We'll play Connolly. None of these guys are very sharp, which is going to let us down a little bit. Vinagre can come off, and he can be replaced. I think as well, McLaughlin, again, he's not sharp, is he? But I think if we bring him on for Jones, and then put Jones on the bench, I think what we'll have to do is, just so these guys we're not risking any of their fitness, we'll swap all these guys out. There we go. So apart from Alvarado, who actually we can bring on Bakari, can't we? Because he's semi-sharp. And then I think we use this team. It's not the strongest squad in the world, but it is hopefully enough for us to get the win. We really do need to be trying to get some more wins under our belts, because the last episode especially, we got I think, back-to-back draws, if I'm not wrong. I think we did get the first win, which was a pretty dodgy one. We got really lucky with that, and then we did get back-to-back draws. Like, Leeds have also been dropping points. Unfortunately for us, Leicester have been absolutely on form since they had a little bit of a blip towards like the middle point of the first half. Connolly can't put the ball in the back of the net. We do get a corner from it though. Can Traore whip in a nice ball for one of the boys to get onto? He can't. And hopefully Connolly can now move us forward. Beautiful ball to Boufal. Boufal gives it Traore, and that's straight at the defenders. We are going to get another corner though. So far in this game it has been all us. Plymouth are yet to, I think, even really get into our half, to be honest. Greaves gives it back to Traore. Can Traore do anything with it? Bakari, who's been an okay signing for us. He's not been too great, to be honest. I think we sign Bakari and then we realised that we could get Alvarado. So he's sort of fallen out of form, unfortunately. Nice bit of high defensive work from Coyle to get the ball back. Slater to Tufan. Tufan has a dig and it's gone straight at the defence. It's a wasted opportunity really. That's a beautiful ball through to Connolly, and that's a beautiful save. I think they've given away a penalty. And they have. Boufal with the chance to put us 1-0 up just before half time, and that is a beautiful finish. The keeper is, I don't know what he's done, he's gone straight down on his knee. Might have been expecting a lower shot than it was, but we've got lucky there with the penalty. What would be pretty crazy is if we kept a clean sheet today as well. We've just brought off Jones, who's been pretty good. We've brought on a good save. We've brought on McLaughlin, who's just signed a new contract, and we are looking to offload because he wants to be an important player. We can't really give him that. And then if he plays his first game for us in a while and ends up keeping a clean sheet, that is pretty crazy stuff. We might have to evaluate who is our first choice centre-back. And that is a beautiful finish from Boufal once again. He's sort of been tasked with keeping that strike force going today because we are without our main players. And I'm not a massive fan of him, to be honest. I wish we could sell him, but I think because we signed him in... because we did sign him in the window, the winter window, I think we have to keep him at least a year. So you'll probably be able to leave us in summer. But, I mean, he's got 2 goals now, so he's sort of carrying us through this game against Plymouth. Boys are looking strong. Look at Leicester as well. 3-1, and that is a beautiful finish. I think that is Said Manesh this time. And it is. What a boy, what a finish that was. Beautiful bit of play. Can we grab ourselves a 4th? That is a beautiful finish. It is Lakilo, the man that we've just put up to be transfer listed because we can't really give him the time that he needs, unfortunately. And he has just grabbed a goal. Is that going to be the last goal that he gets? Who knows? Who knows? We might keep him. Maybe that goal he scored is enough for him to be happy. And yeah, we can't really give him all the time that he wants, unfortunately. And he's a decent player, to be fair. And there we are then. That is an easy victory away from Plymouth. What a way to, start this episode. A great turnaround from the end of last episode as well. 2 draws to finish things, and we do start off with a pretty dominant 4-0 win. I know it is Plymouth, and we will check where they are in the league in a minute. But it's a decent performance from the boys. I'm happy with that. Right, let's look at our messages real quick. Here is our youth development as we go on. No good there. Another no good. Nope. We can have a look. I don't think you're going to be too great for us, but we'll have a little look. You've got potential. We'll bring you in, and I don't think so, unfortunately. Martinelli. I just can't see you being great for us. You might be okay. I don't think you're going to be very good, and you might be okay as well. Now we have the Englishmen. Is there going to be any more options for us for our youth development? I think Stanley Morton could be okay, and maybe, so we'll bring you in as well. We've had an email for Alfie Jones. Somebody wants to come in and try and sign him. I think if we delegate it, we say we want 5 million, and the least we will take is 3.5, and then we'd have to go sign another player as well, so it doesn't really work for me, unfortunately. But if someone's willing to pay like stupid wages, then I will happily do that. Someone has come in for Sean McLaughlin. How much do we want to try and get for him? I think we start it at 3 and we accept 2.5. I think is a good amount. So, match day, Notts County in the FA Cup. This is one that we really need to be winning, to be completely honest with you. If I go to the match day, then we will do the pre-match reports. They're a pretty standard team. It is one we should comfortably be winning. I will change up the squad. We will play, actually, we'll play some of the players that maybe wouldn't get a look in otherwise. This team will be okay, I think. That's a decent-ish team. It should be enough to see us against Nottingham, or Notts County, should I say. We should be able to beat Notts County with this team, and if we can't, we don't deserve to be in the FA Cup, quite frankly, if we can't beat Notts County. We will bring on some of the big hitters if we're struggling, of course. It's a beautiful ball through to Bakari. He tries to find... Oh, and that is a brilliant goal. Finds Said Manesh. I thought that cross that he just did was going to go to absolutely nothing. Thought it was a bit too far back, but that header is absolutely magical. 14 metres away, and he's put the ball in the back of the net. We do go 1-0 up against Notts County in a game that we've not... That's our first shot of the game, I'm pretty sure. That is a great tackle. What? Okay, never mind. I thought that was a great tackle, but apparently it's only good enough for an advantage. Oh, how unlucky. They've just rattled the bar or the post with that shot. Ball through to Lakilo, and there it is. There it is. Should be game over now. Beautiful bit of play between the boys. Beautiful bit of skill from Sermanesh. Can he finish this to make it 3? He can. As we struck the 90th minute, he manages to grab himself a brace. Scored in the 40th and the 90th. I think that should be one of the final kicks of the game. I don't think that we're going to be able to let Notts get into our half again. We don't. It is 3-0. Comfortable game in the end. It was a pretty close one. If we look at the match facts, it was, yeah, look at that. 5 shots they managed to have. They had better pass attempts than us, and better tackling as well. Looking at the performances though, let's have a look who scored high for us. Seb Manesh with 2 goals gets himself a 9.4, 7.8, a few 7.7s. We do now play against Blackburn Rovers, who are sitting... Where are they in the table? They're sitting in 16th place on 26 points. So it should be a pretty big game for us. We will do the pre-match report. Then we'll get into the kickoff. The normal team is back. As you can see, Philogene, Rodrigo, Alvarado. The usual suspects. Everyone's looking nice and happy. Sharpness has gone a little bit because they haven't been playing the games. But hopefully that's given everyone a well-needed rest. And we can go on and absolutely obliterate Blackburn. We are through to the next round of the FA Cup as well, of course. Defensively, not looking... Oh my god, what a save. I was going to say defensively we looked a little bit weak then, and it's a great save once again, which is pretty good. And that is just sailed wide. Maybe a little bit of match sharpness missing there from these shots. As Romo has the chance to give it through to Philogene, and he's put it wide. And you've really got to be scoring those ones. Can we do anything from this corner? Alvarado whips the ball in, and I don't think... Oh, it is. Never mind, Alfie Jones puts the ball into the back of the net. For a second there, it looked like we was going to get absolutely nowhere near that goal. It's a beautiful ball in, and from nowhere, Alfie Jones just comes in. Is that through the player's legs as well? Keeper's nowhere near it. Yeah, the defender miskicks it. Times his kick at just the wrong moment, and the ball goes straight past. Be coming any minute now. If we can get the ball to Rodrigo, can Rodrigo do anything with it? Slater to Traore. Traore loves a shot, gives it to Rodrigo, and that finds the back of the net. And this time, it's not going to be offside. Rodrigo is finally going to get his goal in this match, and that should give us 3 points against Blackburn Rovers in a game that's we've just attacked all game long, to be honest. Blackburn have done absolutely nothing apart from a chance in the first half, and the keeper has been absolutely phenomenal, to be honest. Watford tearing Leicester apart as well, 3-1, and we almost grabbed ourselves a third as well. I think that little break for all the players just been a nice little refresher. Slater gets the ball, and he's managed to get himself on the score sheet as well. And you've got to feel for the keeper, because he has been phenomenal today. It could quite easily have been 6. 3 different scorers on the score sheet for us today as well. And yeah, Valstad, is it Valstad the keeper? He's got to feel hard done by, because he has been ridiculous today, to be honest. And yeah, that is a massive result for Watford. Managed to grab a win against Leicester City. And as we end things, we are now 7 points clear of Leicester City at the top of the league. We're sort of... when do we play them, actually? I think they should be coming up pretty soon, which could change everything for us. So next episode we do have Sunderland, then we take on Coventry, and then we will be taking on West Brom as well. Sunderland are close to relegation, and Coventry are 15th. So it's both sides of the spectrum, or both sides of the table. Next episode, should I say. We've got sort of near the top, right at the bottom, and then we've got in the middle as well. So it should be an interesting one. If we carry on the way we are, we should be okay, I think. We've been pretty dominant so far this season. But that is going to be where we end it, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please like, subscribe. I will speak to you guys on the next one. Have a wonderful day, as always, and peace.